Hey everyone, Cole with GZ, another new release preview for Friday, May 31st, 4 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Hawaii time. All right, this week we have new MOYES Lures Ono Bullets with hair and some Poons with hair there at the bottom. We have some new Aloha Lures, Bamboochas, brand new Macho tubes, and then Marlin Magic Large Ruckus, Aloha Lures Slapsticks, the rubber skirted versions, and some head only options as well. And then a new batch of Niiyama Lures 12-inch Akus. We have the Grander Marlin D-flap, just the flaps. So these are what attaches to the medium and XL teasers. These are now sold separately, so you can order them for spare flaps for if one rips off or whatever, because you get a shark that bites it or just whatever. We had one guy thought an Ono Wahoo got into his and just ripped it up pretty good. So anyway, it's good to have some spares of these, so you can buy these separately now. That was not available before. Some more feedback on that. We actually have another guy who literally had a big blue marlin take his. It just destroyed it. Anyway, so far feedback's been pretty good on those. So just keep us updated on what you guys think. For you guys that have ordered them, we'd love to hear your input. Chafe gear, new option. We'll go over that here in a second. And then MOMOI X-Hard, new pack sizes for us. Before we get moving forward with all the product, gonna mention on Wednesday, June 5th at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we have another GZ Elite Live event, 7 p.m. Eastern, like I said. We're gonna talk a lot of fishing stuff with him. He's a very good captain. It will be very interesting and good conversations, I know. So that is available to the public. All of our GZ Elite Lives are available to the public. You can check them out as they're going live. Once they're recorded, how we're doing it basically is our lure guys that we interview, we want them available to the public. That's good information out there. And we want to support them as much as we can, especially. So we're posting in those on our YouTube channel. And then when we're getting into more tactical related stuff, which some of our conversations with these lure guys, especially the one with Eric Resnick, that was a great conversation. And John Niiyama as well. We got into a lot of tactic stuff, but there's just a lot of information on there. Those are available to the public as the recorded version. So these recorded versions though, like the one with Ricky Wheeler, that's going to elite members only if you cannot join live. But everyone in the public can join live. We will have links posted. You can sign up for our email newsletter. That gets sent out 30 minutes prior to the launch of our live events, and it'll have links on there that you can access it live. It's also, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll get a notification just as soon as we go live with that, because we go live on YouTube as well as we use click to meeting or whatever it's called. All right, let's get into product more. Just to kind of finish off these products, I got into the teasers enough, and then the X-Hard. This is 1,000-meter coils. We've only been selling 100 yards so far, so if you're looking to buy this stuff in bulk, you'll have an option out there from us now. It's in 300-pound, 400-pound, 530, and 600 we have for the large coils. I think the 600 might be 500 meters instead of 1,000, but so those are available online now. Chafe gear, we're just going to start offering it as a different option. So we've been buying them in tubes. This time around, we went ahead and just got some coils. We're going to have it so we offer it by the foot. It's not set up yet. We might do a bulk option as well. So we'll just cut as many feet as you order. So you can order now by the foot instead of the tubes. And that is available as of, I think, tomorrow. Or will be available tomorrow. And trying to think of what else right now we only have the 1.9 millimeter, 2.2 and 2.5 millimeter chafe gear. We'll get the smaller sizes as well, especially for you light tackle guys. All right, lures, let's get into that. The Slapstick, so one of our hottest lures of the year, easily. We Have a bunch of different skirt color options. We got a bunch more slapsticks in. We're gonna get some feedback from Captain Kenton Greer. And he's a good friend of Chris and ours, and he's the one who fished the original prototypes and absolutely loves these things. So we'll have some feedback directly from him on these lures, and I know that they'll continue to push out quickly. I mean, we've heard a lot of good things from people. These are very active, just very wild lures. This batch in particular is a little bit slightly less weighted, but they are all skirted in rubber skirt. You see the different options we did, and again, if you don't recall our past content on these, they run with a single skirt. There's only one little skirt ridge at the bottom of these heads, so it's just a single skirt. You can use Flashaboo, which we have some Flashaboo options still available online, or rubber. And so on the rubber one, we did like a pink salmon, gay bob. You can see ice blue, all kinds of different colors. Purple, we have purple and blue, and then purple and silver, and then black, purple, and blue. So we have basically blue back and purple back in this batch. So check those out. The 12-inch Akus we did in 2 different skirt color patterns. These are all the fancy oily stuff. You can see all that bright color. I wish I had this underneath the sun. This thing's just like pop like crazy. So we have the Aku stripes on all of these. And we have 2 different color options for skirting. We did purple, white pearl over ice blue in the 12-inch strobe. So it has a little bit longer of a length than your traditional 9-inch, which we used to use. So we've been using a little bit longer length Flashaboo material on these to get that extra length on there. I know some of you guys like. And then the other one is purple ice blue over white. So we basically just reversed the ice blue and the white there. So there's 2 different color options available. Large Ruckus, we've had a much needed restock of the large Ruckus, so we skirted up. I think we released some of our head only options probably 4 weeks ago or something, so we skirted up a bunch of them, and you can see the different color patterns. We have blue ocean skirts, we have Ala V vinyl, some regular vinyl up here. You can see this is one of our favorite classic Ala V options, the natural yellowfin with that golden shell black back. You can see all the different color options now that we have. So there's a lot of options for the large Ruckus, and I don't think we've really stocked up this much in the large Ruckus before. We've always been pretty short on supply. So if you're looking for kind of a larger, I mean, this is a great lure for the corners or whatever you're looking for, but it's got a nice size to it, and a 14-inch size version of the Ruckus. All right, we're pretty excited about this one. This is the Macho tube. I'm not sure how long it's been since he's made some of these. I remember, let's see, probably a year ago, we got in, I mean, maybe even 2 to 3 years ago, to be honest, we got in some pre-owned lures that were the Macho tube, and I had to ask him, like, I haven't seen this lure before. What's this thing called? Macho tube. Well, it's basically like a 12-inch, 10 to 12-inch version of just a classic tube shake bait. So yeah, it's just got your classic tube shape to it, pretty straight back and all of that. Yeah, so we're excited. I don't think these have released in a long time. So if you're familiar with the Macho tube and something you're looking for, I don't know if you've had an option to get one of these in a while. We only have a small batch available, so check those out. And that's kind of in like I would say your infant smash bait range, if you're familiar with infant smash bait. Sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in there. It's more in that kind of size range, maybe slightly larger than that, but uses a 502 skirt size, Blue Ocean 502 skirt size. And the Bamboocha, another hot sell whenever we can get them in. We have just a handful remaining, so check those out. You can see this one's mirrored, and well, they're both mirrored. This one has eyes and this one doesn't. So we have some Olive Eve and Blue Ocean available. And then the Ono Rockets with hair is a new product to this last year from MOYES. We sold through our last batch of these pretty quickly. We have the medium size, which is like a 9-inch. You have the small size, which is closer to like a 7-inch. It's the medium might be, you might call that more of a 10-inch, and then like a 9-inch, a small 9-inch or so. And then you got your small little Poons. So you can see how small these things are, and these come with hair as well. There's a few different color options. So all those are available online, so check those out. And that is it for this week. We're working on kind of some new stuff from a tackle perspective. Next week, we're gonna launch our, if you're familiar with the Cortland brand, I know from like the heavy tackle side, their Dacron is really well known. Probably the best, most well-known product for Dacron or whatever. That's highly recommended. We don't have the Dacron in, but we're carrying a bunch of their products, wind-on leader and some braid. So check that out. That will be launching next week. That's first launch of Cortland, and we're going to get into some other stuff as well. We're going to try and start working on more light tackle products and support you guys more, because we've been very prominent in the heavy tackle market, but we're going to try and do more light tackle work. So yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to discuss, but I don't think so. Let's just call this a day. Appreciate you guys. If you have any questions on anything, let us know. If you need anything rigged up, we're happy to do. You can do it on our website. And if there's any like even tackle products and stuff that you've been looking for, you know, we only carry the best stuff. We're not trying to carry every single thing out there. That's why you see hooks. We carry one brand of hooks right now. We carry, like for leader, we really only carry the extra hard for our heavy tackle stuff, because we think that's the best stuff. And so that's kind of our focus. But if you need some help with anything, you just let us know. Hit us up. We're kind of kicking into gear a little bit on our tackle products, especially light tackle, like I was saying. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good week.